right, so we got Coach Zeke. Coach Zeke, you're applying for defense coordinator, is that right?
Yep.
Awesome, sounds good. We need a good defense coordinator to compete in this league. All right, Zeke. So why don't you tell me your base scheme on defense?
My base scheme is either a 3-4 or 4-2-5. I run either of those two.
Okay.
I think
Does it matter
it's just
how do you make that choice like going into a game?
on what type of offense they run usually.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. Makes sense. So when you start a game out, there's adjustments you can make in game. Obviously, do you make any adjustments at the start of the game, or do you wait to see what the offense is doing first? As far as
I
like
wait.
strip ball, big hits, that kind of conservative, aggressive. How do you wait, or do you make adjustments immediately?
I wait
Okay.
usually.
Okay. How would you describe your defense? Are you more aggressive? You blitz a lot, or do you like to lay back in the zone and make mistakes? What would you consider yourself?
I like to go into a zone, just wait for them to make the mistakes.
Okay, not a heavy blitzer then.
What do you say?
You don't blitz a whole lot.
Not often.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Um, so trying to think here. So what would you do with a team that's running a heavy read option offense? What would your game plan be there?
Read option would be just to make them hand it off to the running back. Just focus on the quarterback only, and then the middle gets the running back.
That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Um, so on your defense, what are some of the stats you look for in your defenders? Like what kind of attributes are you looking for in your defenders? Are you looking for speed, strength, awareness? Do you care about jumping
Um,
ability? Like what do you care about? What's your top two attributes on a player?
Mine would probably be like strength and speed. Strength to get through to the O line, and then speed to keep up with the receivers.
Okay. And then one more question before we get to the rosters here. What if so we get 5 recruits a year? My plan is to give two to defense, two to offense for sure. If you had, and of course it depends on team as well. I understand that, but just base your first answer. What are the two positions you would prioritize in recruiting?
Most likely an edge and a cornerback.
Okay, is an actual corner or just anywhere in the secondary? A
Anywhere
corner.
in that secondary.
Okay, okay, awesome. All right, so I'm gonna pull up the rosters here. You can see them. We're gonna start with let's do a incarnate word for our first team
Ooh,
here, just to kind of see. We'll go through. I just did I've done random with all the coordinators, so this is two of the random teams. And we'll go
okay.
defense.
Oh,
This team does not have anything populated. Perfect. So we're not doing incarnate word. Let's do Central Michigan.
all right.
That didn't work well at all.
Nope.
All right, Central Michigan. All right, left end. First thoughts on left end. Any depth chart changes or anything you notice immediately?
Not at left end. Left end looks good. He's strong. He's got decent speed and agility.
Okay, awesome. How about right end?
Right end would be the same thing. Just keep it there.
Okay.
Strong, fast.
DTs.
Tackle, I'd probably put Bristol above Whiteside,
Okay.
just based off that speed, and he has more strength. So we'll be
Okay.
able to just get through that to that O line.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And how about left outside linebackers?
I'd keep it the same right there.
You like that? Okay. Just kind of looking at it, does that speed from Whiteside intrigue
I'd
you at
rather
all?
play him, not really, because I'd rather play him at like a middle linebacker 2 spot.
Okay. Let's see. And actually, Whiteside's your starter anyway, so that kind of makes sense there. Okay. Anything there?
Um,
You notice anything?
not really at all. Middle
Okay.
linebackers look solid.
Okay. Cool. Right outside linebacker.
Keep it the same. Nothing like just particularly I like there.
And then your corners.
Corners? No, I'd keep it the same.
Keep it the
Looks
same.
like we're lacking there on corners.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. I would agree. There are a couple of corners in the recruiting right now, so if we
Yeah.
had this team, we could step up a little bit.
Safety, yeah, I'd have to keep it the same. A linebacker could not play safety for me.
No, his awareness is way too low. Good call there.
Yeah,
And then strong safety.
same thing. Just keep him there.
Okay, awesome. So then let's go to off the top of the head, 1 through 10, how would you rate this team fitting your defensive style?
Fitting my style, I'd say about like a 7 to 8-ish.
Okay,
Like the team's strong enough to get to that quarterback.
okay,
That's like what. And they also have solid corners. Like their secondary is not horrible, so they could just make plays there.
okay. Let's try. I haven't looked at this team yet. Let's look at this team. We're okay. Southern Mississippi next, and we'll just start at safeties and go backwards. Southern Miss. All right, safeties. Thoughts?
I would put Knight above the speed, little strength, but that is agility and acceleration will help a lot in
Okay,
coverage.
okay,
Even it's because it's only 2 less awareness, so I'm not worried about that awareness part.
okay. Free
And then I
safety.
keep that guy the same.
Cornerbacks.
Now this is what I like here. They're all fast,
Mm-hmm.
solid awareness. I keep everyone here the same.
I like it. And right outside linebackers.
Keep it the same because those two are basically the same
Yeah.
overalls.
Middle linebacker.
I would move Newsome up
To starter or to
or back up.
backup. Okay.
Keep it the same around here.
Okay. You think anything else sticking out to you at all in any of these positions? Let me know. I can slow down and explain a little more what you're seeing. Defensive tackles.
Tackles, I would keep this the same.
Okay.
One
I like it.
less group though.
I like it. Right ends.
Would keep that the same right there. Left end, see. Keep that the same as well.
Okay. All right. So and now, so not um, so I asked the same question from Central Michigan, but don't compare this team to Central Michigan. But
Yeah.
this team is alone, 1 through 10. How does this team fit your defensive style? You think?
I'd say about a 4. That's not like fast. The team is not that fast for me, to my
Okay.
liking.
Okay.
Not that strong either.
That makes sense. But now then, so now comparing the two together, you think Central Michigan would be your preferred choice there of those two teams?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Um, so one question randomly. So let's say it's 4th and 1. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter positions. But we know the offense is running quarterback sneak. We know they're running like we know what they're doing, right? What are your what play are you running? Like formation play, and then what are your adjustments at the line of scrimmage to try to stop that 4th and 1 quarterback sneak?
I know what play I'm trying to think of. I can't think it off the top of my head.
Okay.
But it's literally just send everyone down, pinch that line, and just
Hmm.
make sure he does not get there at
Okay.
all.
Yeah, that's what's really your adjustments. I mean, at that point, it's a CPU thing at that point. So I just want to see what kind of
Yeah.
adjustments you'd make. But okay, Zeke, awesome. And then the last question I've asked everybody is, give me one pitch and one reason why I should draft you if I get the chance.
I'm a really up and coming one. I feel like my defense would fit your head coaching scheme a lot. And I just really want to work with you.
Awesome, man. Well, it's a pleasure interviewing. I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon.
Same here.
Thanks, Zeke.
Yeah.
And that was an interview with Zeke, a young defensive coordinator, wants to make a name for herself in the Coach Mode League here in the RFL. Remember, the draft is April 16th, this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern on the RFL Twitch. It'll be a good time. Have all the coaches there. We're all picking teams. We're all picking offense coordinators. We're all picking defense coordinators. Getting our team ready. Getting our staffs ready to go. Go win a championship. Check it out. It'll be a lot of fun. Remember, you can have a recruit. You can make a recruit in the league. You can choose a team. We're recruited by coaches like myself. Join our team. Be key players on the teams. It'll be awesome. Be a good time. Check it out. See you then. Stay triggered.